Hey everyone, I'm Vadim. I'm a video tech specialist here at Nagios, and today we'll be covering how to install Nagios XI using Hyper-V. This video will guide you through the process of setting up Nagios XI using Hyper-V. Without wasting any more time, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is go to your browser of choice and then type in nagios.com. From here, you could go to the products page and then go to Nagios XI. In here, there's a quick tour that you could click on here or get started for free. This form will ask you for your name, email, and some other information. After filling this out, your trial key will be sent to your email. And once you have that submitted, you're brought to a page where you could see virtual machines and Linux. In our example, we're going to go back to virtual machines. For Hyper-V, click the download button to download the VHD. And then we'll specify which folder we want to save it into. Then we'll minimize this. You want to go to File Explorer. And find the file location that you've downloaded it to. And we're going to quickly extract this folder and unzip it. And once it has been exported, it'll show you everything inside that folder. And we're specifically looking for this VHD file right here. Once we have this, we will type in Hyper-V and open it up. And in here, what you want to do is click on your name, or it might be something else labeled right here. And then you want to click Action. Then we'll hover over New and click Virtual Machine. And we could click Next. We can name our virtual machine. We'll name it Nagios XI. And if you want to store it in a different location, you could click this box right here and choose the location right here. I'll leave it in its default place. Then click Next. Then for the generation, I'll leave it under Generation 1, which supports 32 and 64-bit. Then click Next. For the memory size, we have the startup memory here, which is 4 gigs or 4096 megabytes. We'll change this to 2048. For allocation memory, we recommend you put at least 2 gigs of RAM. If you have the bandwidth to use more, go ahead and change this number to whatever you'd like. Then click Next. If this is an offline machine, keep the connection type to not connected. Otherwise, for normal setup, we want to change it to default switch and click Next. Then we have a hard disk right here, and it wants to create a new one, but we're going to use the VHD that we just downloaded, and we're going to use existing and locate where that VHD is located. Mine is right here, and we'll click Open, and then click Next. Then for summary, double check that everything looks correct, and if there's something that doesn't look right to you, you could always go back on the left side and change anything you want right here. Once it looks good, click Finish. And now we have this VM called Nagios XI. We want to go ahead and click Start. This will turn on the machine, and then we want to click Connect. What you want to do next is visit the IP address that is in the CLI banner. We're going to open up our browser of choice. And then we'll click Access Nagios XI. Here we get a choice. If we have a license, we could click this option, or if you wanted to start for free, you could click this option. Then press continue. Next, it'll ask if we have a home lab, we get a limited license, or a commercial evaluation with a 30-day trial. We'll click on the home lab limited option and click continue. Then it asks for our name and email address. And now we click Get Free License. Next, we get to choose our theme, whether we want the new Neptune theme or the classic modern dark theme. There's also other themes that you could choose from over here. I'll go with the default option of Neptune. Now we could program our URL. This is going to be the default URL that you'll be accessing when you're going to Nagios XI. Then we'll adjust the time zone, language, and you can enable HTTPS by using this checkbox. Then click Continue. Then you have our Nagios admin username. Then we could create a password on the right, or we could just generate one right here. We could also edit this full name, which is the Nagios admin. And we have the option to change the email address. Then click Continue. Now, if you wanted to, you could set up notification by clicking this tab, or you could set it up later. Then click Continue. And the last step is the summary page. Look over all this information and make sure it's correct. If you need to make any changes, you could click this back button to go and change any other settings. If everything looks good, press Finish Install. Once that is done installing, now you have your username and password that you've created, and you could click Login to Nagios XI. And then we'll enter in the username and password. And we have a license agreement, which we should read through and click Understand and Submit. And now we have Nagios XI fully up and running. And now you have Nagios XI running on Hyper-V. You can now use wizards to add in all your hosts from your network. If you enjoyed this video, consider checking out our YouTube channel for more helpful content. And if you need further support, visit support.nagios.com. I'll see you in the next one.